Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, hi, hello, my name is Lauren. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a topic that I love so near and dear and has been a life changer for me personally, and it is digital products that will make you over $1,000 a month. Yes, that's right. Whether or not you just want an extra $1,000 on the side to help with bills or personal expenses, fun things, trips, whatever it be, or if you're looking to build a side hustle that can eventually take over and become a full-time income, you're in the right place, and today's video is going to be perfect for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into it. This one digital product is something that you may have probably already heard of before, especially if you've watched another video on creating digital products and growing that kind of Etsy shop. But I want to talk question of the day about what is the program or digital product, and then give you guys that can literally make you $1,000 for different ways that you can utilize this one platform to not only create one side hustle, but potentially multiple, and give you a lot of options so that you can choose something that you're really passionate about. And make sure you stick around to the end, because I am going to also toss in some really great tips here so that you guys have actual tips and advice to kind of help implement to really grow and build out these businesses. My friends, it is Canva. Canva is an amazing resource, not only for people who are looking to sell digital products, but also for content creators, crafters, and literally everybody out there. Canva already comes with a lot of built-in templates that you can use to create different resources for your business or personal life, but it is also a fantastic platform to create and sell digital products, which you guys already know. I love me some passive income, and passive income is a fantastic way to either supplement your income or just completely blow it out of the water and make an insane full-time income literally just by working from your computer a couple hours a week. And yes, that means that you can literally work on a project, upload it, and have it going for years and be able to make money literally doing whatever else you're doing in your life. For example, I was at the beach like literally 2 weeks ago, and while I was at the beach, I was selling several of my own digital products, because guys, I don't just have one digital shop. I actually have three. I have to think about that because I have a lot of Etsy shops. I have 3 digital shops that sell digital products, and 2 of them use Canva all the time, you guys. 2 of them use Canva all the time. So I'm coming from a lot of experience, and these shops literally make me money in my sleep. And who would not want that? Am I right? Who would not want that? Who would not want to be like on vacation and still making a full-time income? Because I don't know about y'all, but that is the goal, always the goal. The number one way a lot of people make money through Canva is by creating either designs or templates that other people can then use for something else. And I'm gonna give you guys tons and tons of ideas of different things that you can make. But for example, this is what one would look like right here. This is actually just an example of a Canva template someone makes, and it is just Instagram posts. So these are all templates, so you can go into Canva and you can actually change out the colors, the fonts, the pictures, and really customize it to you and your business. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into some of the examples of different templates and products that you can start creating with Canva to start your own shop. The first idea is Etsy listing mockups. So if you have been on Etsy and you've seen other people sell digital products, the likelihood that they are using a mockup to showcase that is extremely high. So you might see somebody who creates mockups with a bunch of different little iPhone inserts so that people can drag and drop their photos in of their product. You might see them have different layouts where they can showcase printables that they've done, all those kinds of things. These mockups are a really great way to sell to all of the thousands of people who want to start digital shops, and they don't want to maybe create their own mockups, but they want to create the product that goes in the mockup, if that makes sense, right? So a really great way to start a Canva business is by creating these, and it's one that I haven't seen that's very oversaturated, so it might be a really great starting point. Next up would be course mockups. So there are so many people out there nowadays creating content online and trying to create courses for other people to help teach them things. So these people want to find templates that are going to be easy to plug and chug their information into. They don't want to have to think about branding. They don't want to have to think about making everything look similar and cohesive. cohesive, that's where you're going to come in. You're going to create Canva templates that have a matching cohesive theme and aesthetic to them, and they're going to be able to just drag and drop their info into it. These course templates can include things like PowerPoint slides, ebooks, actual layout of courses or worksheets or workbooks, and so many more options. This is a fantastic route to go again, because you're not selling just directly to a consumer, you're actually selling to another business person. So the chances are you're going to have a lot more sales just kind of being in this type of strategy. Next up is going to be wedding items. People are always looking for quick DIY money-saving ways to create things for their weddings, whether it's invitation, save the dates, RSVP cards, itineraries, drink menus, bachelor and bachelorette trip itineraries, honeymoon things, packing lists, wedding attire to wear, planner pages. There are just so many different ways that you could take this and just focus solely on providing those different templates and resources to people who are planning weddings. People are always having weddings, and people will always continue to have weddings. So it's a very great niche to get into, and one that can make you a lot of money. Kind of piggybacking off of that, bachelor and bachelorette / wedding shower, those bridal shower, those types of things, engagement parties, those are also ones that can be included in that wedding kind of niche. And for these, I would actually recommend making things like fun games. So people are always looking for games and printables that they can change, edit, and adjust, and then print out and use at their events. So whether it is games like the little shoe raising game, if you've seen that for the different engagement parties or wedding parties, those are all types of things that you could be creating. And same for like bachelor and bachelorette parties, coming up with fun games, questionnaires, and things that they can do that are different activities that people can then adjust, change, and kind of make their own for the aesthetic of the party. Those are also going to be really great options. The next kind of niche of templates I would recommend is actually Airbnb or rental hosting. So there are a lot of different rental companies out there nowadays where you can literally rent out your cars, rent out your home, rent out your vacation property, whatever it is. You could be making a ton of different templates for people in this kind of niche too. Different templates that would be really helpful for this kind of niche would be welcome packets, informational, photos, maybe something where they could fill in things to do in that area, their policies, cleaning steps, or things they need to be taken care of before people leave, or even just like creating little templates where people can leave their reviews and notes for them so that other people can kind of fill in a book. Whatever it is, right? These are all different templates that you could be using, and this niche is becoming very popular on Etsy. So if you want to hop on now is a really great time. Another idea is email signatures. This is one I haven't seen a ton of, but the ones I do see, I think it's so genius. People are always looking for something to make them look more professional whenever they're in their workspace. So they're going to want a cool and unique email signature that could have their photo, their information, and kind of give a little bit of flair and interest to show the people who they're emailing kind of more of what they're about. The next area is teacher resources. I will say there's kind of two ways to go with this, because you don't just need to sell these on Etsy. I would highly recommend, if you're going to be selling teaching or teacher resources, you also sell on Teachers Pay Teachers. It is another website very similar to Etsy, but people just sell digital downloads for teachers that include things like curriculum, decor for their classrooms, different activities, classroom management, behavior style things, just different tracking, organization, planning sheets. I mean, you name it, anything that you could need as a teacher, they sell over on Teachers Pay Teachers, and it's an amazing platform to sell teacher related niche items. So if you're looking, if you are a teacher or you've had that kind of experience in the past that you feel like you could create some really great templates for teachers, whether it's literally even just decor for their classrooms or actual curriculum and sheets and workbooks that they could use for their students, this is an awesome niche to get into, because again, there's always going to be teachers looking for new decor for their classroom, new styles, new activities, new workbooks, new worksheets, curriculum, whatever, because teachers are constantly evolving and needing those new things, and they need them all throughout the school year. realtor. So it's a fantastic niche to get into if you kind of have a little bit of background and maybe a little bit of knowledge on that subject. The next area would be templates on Canva for realtors. This is one I've started to see a lot more on Etsy, so I think it could be a very lucrative one. You definitely would want to do some research to see which type of templates are doing the best, but some ones that I have seen are, of course, Instagram, social media posts that you can use, just different templates to fill in. There's also ones like house information sheets that you could put into like a little box for people to come and take during open houses. Of course, there's different things like flyers, information, all that kind of stuff when it comes to buying a home. Sometimes you might just want to have a little sheet with your information if you're a realtor so that you can really talk to your clients and show them who you are. So there are a ton of different templates again in this kind of niche, and I think it's another one that is very popular that people are constantly looking for new templates to use. The next kind of area I would recommend is actually kind of small businesses, which we kind of touched on a little bit earlier, but when you're selling a template to another business, you're putting yourself in a really good spot strategically when it comes to sales, because there's always going to be new businesses or businesses looking to grow or looking for something in order to help them and take time off their hands so they can focus on other areas of their businesses. So some different ways and template ideas that you could do this are by creating different branding packages. So that could be logos and banners or even Etsy listing photos so that people can have very consistent branding on their website or somewhere else. You could do this also for different packaging for small businesses. So I've seen candle labels, like custom bag labels, t-shirt labels, just little like information cards and thank you cards, or even just templates for creating literally so many different packaging items, right? So all of these are different template ideas that you could use and sell to other small businesses who are looking for really unique branding or things that are going to help them push their business as well. A fun one that I've actually loved to see lately, and I have not seen a lot of people sell them at all, so it might be a really, really good one to get into, is actually like a link in bio template. So when you're on social media and you know someone refers you to the link in their bio, whether to visit their website or other social media platforms, oftentimes a lot of businesses and creators want to have more than just one link in their bio. So previously people have used things like Linktree or Milkshake, and there's so many other different apps out there. But you could actually create a template for this on Canva that is a PDF where they could go in, add all of their different links, their social media handles. You could even have a spot where they could put in their photos or video content and really make it interactive and cool and just allow them to have that customizing of their actual link in bio template. That's a really fun one that I would love to see a lot more shops making. Another one would be pricing and rate cards. This is great for a number of niches, whether it is a wedding photographer or someone who does any kind of freelance work, virtual assistant work, social media managing, content creators and influencers. All of those are really great ones that you can make for people because they're constantly looking for something that looks clean and cohesive to their branding and is easy just to include their information on and send off to their clients, which I think is a really great idea. Something that has been very big lately on YouTube, you may have seen some videos on, are the Amazon KDP things. I think it's just where people are making notebooks or planners or books for Amazon. So a lot of people are actually needing to create kind of book covers and templates to go into those things. So you could create a variety of things for this, whether it was book cover templates, back of book cover templates, insert pages, planner pages, all those kinds of things are really great options. You can create Canva templates for that, then they can go in and kind of customize and fix to their liking and really get something unique out of it. Ooh, this next one, you guys, party decorations and party favors. This is an amazing niche to get into when it comes to Canva templates. People are so savvy and crafty nowadays, and they want to be able to DIY and make really fun, unique things themselves. A lot of people have Cricut machines and a lot of people have their own craft supplies at home that they can make these things with. So they like to be able to find Canva templates where they can easily go in and edit graphics, letters, fonts, colors, shapes, sizes, whatever, and create fun, unique decorations. This could literally look like anything from little cupcake toppers to banners or even posters and little pieces of art. There are so many different things out here like that you could go crazy with. I would recommend going over to Pinterest and like looking up different little party decor setups and things and seeing if you can make some of those templates in Canva to then sell to people. And then my last category for Canva templates I would recommend making are all going to kind of fall under one thing, and it's kind of like a personal organization list, etc. sort of category. This whole section is where you could really go crazy. People all the time are looking for simple to-do list sheets that they could print out, chore list or cleaning list, little check off list, decluttering list, literally organization, planner pages. I mean, you name it. People are always looking for those kind of things to help them get organized, keep track of their businesses, or keep track of their personal life. And honestly, this is a really great way to go with it, and it has a lot of opportunity here for sales as well. My mail lady is here. Whew. Okay, sorry y'all, our mail lady popped up.
And then my dog was barking like crazy.
Okay, now that I have shared with you guys a ton of different ideas, I do want to give you some quick tips when it comes to actually selling these products and how to make really good sales for them. So let's jump into that next. First off, if you're gonna sell on Etsy, you need to have a bunch of listings. You guys, you need to be adding listings like once a day, especially with digital products. And honestly, the more listings you have, the better, because it gives you more chances to be found in the Etsy search. And when you have more listings, you're going to make more sales. So if you can really work your way up to getting at minimum like 100 different listings in your shop, you're going to start seeing more consistent sales and hopefully really building out your shop. Number 2, mock-ups are so important when it comes to these templates and digital products. Okay, so you need to be finding some really good, unique, and clean looking mock-ups that are going to present your digital product really well. So find some fun mock-ups through Etsy or Creative Market and see what you can come up with to have a very unique, well-branded, and cohesive listing photos. Which brings me to point number 3, which is more photos equals better. Always, in every instance, the more photos that you can have, the better. So include not only an image of what you have that's going to draw people in, give them a close look at what all of your different templates are going to look like. Show them how to use it. Show them how they can use it on Canva. Maybe include a video showing kind of your screen of how they can actually edit the different templates, right? Those are all really things that you want to include in those photos. And then any important notes, like whether or not the items that you are selling will need a Canva Pro account, or if you only use free Canva items. That is very important to note for people too. And lastly, if you're going to be selling on any platform, you are going to need strong SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. It is how your items get found in the Etsy search algorithm. When someone goes up to the top bar and they are typing in what they're looking for, if you're not using those words and keywords in your title, your tags, and your description, and even your categories and attributes of your listing, they're not going to be able to find it. So if you don't have good SEO, which is crucial and essential, you're not going to be able to get sales. What I am going to do for you guys is link an SEO video up here that you can go check out after this video, as well as down below, so that you can go and learn a little bit more about Etsy SEO if you are new to it. Alrighty guys, question of the day for you. Which one of these different Canva template ideas do you think is the most exciting or interesting and that you are going to start trying to make? Let me know down in the comments below. I cannot wait to hear from you guys. Right here on the screen for you, I'm going to link another video I think you'll find helpful, as well as an entire playlist full of other Etsy related tips and tricks. Down here you're going to find my subscribe button, and then lastly I'm going to link you guys to my Etsy SEO workbook. So if you want to learn more about SEO, this is going to be a fun resource for you to go and check out afterwards. And without further ado guys, that brings us to the end. I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.